next component of circulatory system, that is blood vessels. So blood vessels means they are small tubes which carry blood from one place to another place. So there are three types of blood vessels are there. One is artery, and second one that is veins, and third one that is capillaries. So arteries means they are blood vessels which carry blood away from the heart. Okay, arteries, they are blood vessels or small tubes which carry blood from heart to different parts of body. So the main function of artery, they carry blood away from the artery, away from the heart. So these arteries, they always contains oxygenated blood or oxygenated blood. Always they carry oxygenated blood. Why? Because they carry blood away from the heart, or they carry blood from the heart, or oxygenated blood from heart to different part of body. So the largest artery, that is aorta. Aorta is the largest artery, or it is the main artery or largest artery which carry oxygenated blood. So this artery, it carry oxygenated blood from this heart and supply to other branches of arteries. Then the second type of blood vessel, that is veins. They also smaller tubes, and these veins, they mostly carry blood towards the heart. That means they collect blood from different parts of the body which are rich in carbon dioxide. So such type of blood, that is known as deoxygenated blood. Deoxygenated blood. Deoxygenated blood means they are rich in carbon dioxide. On the other hand, oxygenated blood means they are richly supplied with oxygen. So deoxygenated blood means they contain more amount of carbon dioxide. So veins, they carry blood towards the heart, or they collect deoxygenated blood or blood which is rich in carbon dioxide from different parts of body, upper part of body as well as lower part of body, and collect this blood together and they pour this blood into the heart. So veins are mainly considered with or which carry deoxygenated blood from different parts of body and bring it towards the heart. So these veins contain valves. Veins contain valves or small flap-like structure, or valves are present in the veins. The main function of these valves that present in vein, they prevent backward flow. It prevent backward flow of blood. Backward flow of blood. So on the other hand, arteries, they do not have valves. Okay, because artery carry oxygenated blood, then veins which carry deoxygenated blood, they contain small valves in it to prevent the backward flow of deoxygenated blood. Then the vena cava, that is the largest vein. Aorta is the largest artery. On the other hand, vena cava, that is the largest vein which collect deoxygenated blood or carbon dioxide rich blood from different part of body. So vena cava, that forms the largest vein. Then third type of blood vessel, they are capillaries. They are smaller than this artery as well as vein. Compared with artery as well as vein, capillaries are very fine. Okay, they are very fine tubes. Very fine or very small tubes which carry blood, or they mostly connect artery with veins, or they present at the junction between artery and veins. So they are tiny blood vessels where gas and nutrients are exchanged, or they mainly present at the junction between artery and veins. So there are three main blood vessels are present. First one, that is artery. The main function, they carry oxygenated blood or oxygen rich blood from heart to different part of body, and aorta, that forms the largest artery. Then second blood vessel, that is vein, which carry deoxygenated blood from different part of body or carbon dioxide rich blood from different part of body and pour that blood to heart for oxygenation. And vena cava, it forms the largest vein. And veins have valves in it. The main function of valves is to prevent backward flow of blood. And the third type of blood vessel, that is capillaries, and they are very fine as well as small tubes compared with artery and veins, and gas exchange as well as the exchange of nutrients that takes place through these fine tubes which are known as capillaries, or they forms the junction between artery and veins. This figure, it shows the location of artery, vein and blood capillaries. So these blood capillaries compared with these artery and vein, they are very fine or smaller branches, or they connect the junction which, or they forms the junction between these artery and vein. So the main function of artery, it is the blood vessel that carries blood out of the heart, or it carry oxygenated blood from, this is the heart, so it carry oxygenated blood from this heart to different parts of body. Then vein, it collect deoxygenated blood from upper as well as lower part of body and pour that blood into this heart for oxygenation. Then blood capillaries, they act as connectors that joins the blood vessel of artery to the veins. So blood, it acts as a medium for the transport of different substances, like transportation of oxygen, carbon dioxide gases, that it takes place through the medium of blood. Then nutrients, transportation of nutrients, amino acid, glucose, all these nutrients that also transported along with the medium of this blood, as well as the transportation of these hormones that also takes place through the medium of blood. Then removal of waste material, that also takes place with the help of the blood. This figure shows the structure of heart, or sectional view of heart. So heart is made up of specialized muscle cell which is known as cardiac muscle. So it is known as muscular organ. And this muscular organ, or main pumping organ, it consists of 4 chambers. 4 chambers are there, and 2 upper chamber and 2 lower chambers. And these upper chambers, that is known as auricles, and the lower chambers, lowermost chambers, that is known as ventricles. And this upper chamber, right side, or the right upper chamber, that is known as right auricle. On the other hand, the left side, that is known as left auricle. Then the lower side, the right lower side, that forms right ventricle. And the left side, this left lower chamber, that is forms left ventricle. So 2 auricles and 2 ventricles. So these together forms the 4 chambers of heart. And this heart has 2 sides, one side that is right side and another side that is left side. So this right chamber as well as the left chamber, or the right side as well as left side, it is separated by a muscular wall. It is separated by the presence of muscular wall, and that muscular wall is known as septum. Septum is a muscular wall, or the partition which separate right as well as left side. Clear? So a muscular partition or muscular wall is present between right and left side, and that partition, that is known as septum. So septum, it separates the right and left side of heart. So the right side, it consists of deoxygenated blood. The right side of the heart, right side, it is mostly consists of deoxygenated blood. So deoxygenated blood, that is present in the right side of the heart. On the other hand, the left side of heart, it is consists of oxygenated blood. So oxygenated blood that is present in the left part, and deoxygenated blood that is present in the right side of heart. So the septum, it do not allow the mixing up of oxygenated blood and deoxygenated blood. Clear? The main function of septum, or this muscular wall, or this partition, it do not allow the mixing of deoxygenated as well as oxygenated blood together. So septum, it prevents the mixing up of oxygenated as well as deoxygenated blood within the heart. Then another structure that is associated with the heart, this outermost protective layer, this outermost covering, this membranous covering, and this outermost membranous covering that is known as pericardium. Outermost protective covering of the heart that is known as pericardium. So pericardium, that is the outermost protective covering, that is pericardium. It protects the heart, or protective membranous covering of heart, that is known as pericardium. Then other important blood vessels that is associated with the heart, already I told the main artery or the largest artery, that is known as aorta. So this red colored part, this forms artery, largest artery, that is known as aorta. So the largest artery, that is known as aorta, and these three small tubes, that is the branches of this aorta. Okay, three main branches of the aorta, and these three branches, it shows the main branches of aorta or other artery which carry oxygenated blood from heart. Then other tube or blood vessel that is associated with this heart, these two blood vessels that forms pulmonary veins. Okay, these two blood vessels that is known as pulmonary vein, and is another one more blood vessel that is known as pulmonary artery. So the main blood vessel that is associated with the heart, that is one is aorta, then pulmonary artery and pulmonary veins. Then the largest vein which carry deoxygenated blood from upper part as well as lower part of body, and pour that deoxygenated blood to this right side of heart, because this right side of heart, it consists of deoxygenated blood. So this form, or this is known as the largest vein, that is known as vena cava. The upper vena cava, upper part, that forms superior means upper part, so this forms superior vena cava, and this lowermost part, this forms lower vena cava, lowermost part, that is known as inferior vena cava. So upper part means the superior vena cava, it collects blood from upper part of body. Okay, which collects blood from upper part of body. Okay, so main function of superior vena cava, it collects deoxygenated blood or carbon dioxide rich blood from upper part of body and pour that blood to this right auricle or to right atrium. Then the main function of inferior vena cava, it carry deoxygenated blood from lower part of body and pour that blood to right atrium. Clear? So vena cava, main function of this vena cava, which is known as the largest vein, both these vena cava, upper as well as lower, they collect deoxygenated blood from upper as well as lower part of body and pour that deoxygenated blood to right side of heart or right atrium. That is why this right atrium or the right side of heart or right side of this heart, it consists of deoxygenated blood. And when this right atrium contract, this deoxygenated blood that will move to right ventricle. And between this right atrium and right ventricle, valve is present, and that valve is known as, between these, one valve is present, and that valve is known as tricuspid valve. And between these left atrium and left auricle, another one valve is present, which is known as bicuspid valve. So the right side, it consists of tricuspid valve, and the left side, it consists of bicuspid valve. And between these pulmonary artery and aorta, another one more valve is present, and that valve is known as semilunar valve. So semilunar valve that is present between these pulmonary artery and aorta, And the main function of these valves, which present these three main valves, which are present inside the heart, their main function is to prevent backward flow of blood, as well as it ensures the unidirectional flow of blood. That means blood will flow from this right atrium to right ventricle, then left atrium to left ventricle. Clear? That is known as unidirectional flow towards one side. Clear? So once again I will explain it. Three valves. First one between right atrium and right ventricle, that is known as right side, tricuspid. Then bicuspid between left side, left auricle and left ventricle. Then between pulmonary artery and aorta, one vein is present, one valve is present, that is known as semilunar valve. Clear? So the superior and inferior vena cava, it collects deoxygenated blood and pour that deoxygenated blood to right atrium. And when this right atrium is completely filled with the blood, when it contracts that blood, it will move to right ventricle through tricuspid valve. That valve, this valve will open and blood is emptied to this right ventricle. Then when this right ventricle completely gets filled with blood, then again due to the contraction of this right ventricle, this blood will move to pulmonary artery. So blood will move to pulmonary artery. This arrow mark shows the movement of blood. So now blood will move to this pulmonary artery from right ventricle. So deoxygenated blood from right ventricle, it moved to pulmonary artery. For pulmonary artery carry deoxygenated blood from right ventricle, and this deoxygenated blood that reaches to lungs. Okay, deoxygenated blood that reaches to lungs. The importance of lungs. This deoxygenated blood that collected by this pulmonary artery and it transported to lungs for oxygenation. Now that deoxygenated blood, now it becomes oxygenated blood or deoxygenated blood after the oxygenation process. Now it richly supplied with oxygen and it is returned to left side. Okay, it is returned to this left side. So it is going out to lungs, and from lungs it is returned by pulmonary veins. It is returned by pulmonary veins to left side or left atrium. Then when left atrium contract, this bicuspid valve will open, and from this left atrium blood will move to left ventricle. Then when left ventricle contract, blood from this left ventricle, it enters to largest artery, that is known as aorta, and from here this oxygenated blood, oxygenated blood, now it is supplied to different part of body with the help of different artery. Clear? This is the structure of heart. Then another important thing is pulmonary artery and pulmonary veins. Already I explained the main function of artery that carry oxygenated blood, but one exceptional case, pulmonary artery, that is the exceptional case. Only this pulmonary artery, it carry deoxygenated blood. Clear? The only artery which carry deoxygenated blood, that is pulmonary artery. So here the pulmonary artery, it carry deoxygenated blood. Okay. Then on the other hand, pulmonary veins, it carry oxygenated blood. Clear? Two exceptional case, because normally the blood vessel artery, they carry oxygenated blood. Clear? Exceptional case, that is except pulmonary artery, because pulmonary artery, it carry deoxygenated blood from right ventricle to lungs for oxygenation. Clear? Then normally all the veins, they carry deoxygenated blood, but exceptional case or except pulmonary veins, because pulmonary vein is the only vein which carry oxygenated blood from heart. Clear? Not from heart, which brings blood from lungs to heart. After the oxygenation process, pulmonary vein, it carry oxygenated blood from these lungs to left side of heart. So, the right side is completely filled with oxygenated blood. On the other hand, left side that is completely filled with oxygenated blood. Clear? Once again, I will repeat it in very shortly. Heart is a muscular organ and its protective layer that is known as septum. Protective layer is known as septum, and this partition that is known as septum muscular wall, or that partition between right and left side, that is known as septum. Here, so septum is present. Then 4 chambers. First chamber, then second chamber, third chamber, and fourth chamber. So 4 chambers are there. First 2 upper chamber, that is known as auricles. Then lowermost chamber, that is known as ventricles. So 2 auricles and 2 ventricles. Then the aorta, which carry oxygenated blood from the heart to different part of body. Then the function of pulmonary artery and veins. This right side consists of deoxygenated blood, and from right ventricle, pulmonary artery carry this deoxygenated blood to lungs for oxygenation purpose. Then after that oxygenation purpose, now this oxygenated blood, that is which comes from these lungs, is carried by pulmonary veins. Pulmonary veins, they are the only vein which carry oxygenated blood from lungs to left side of heart. Then now when blood reaches to this left ventricle, when left ventricle will contract, now this blood is entered to aorta and it supplies that blood to different part of body. Then the functions of this vena cava, inferior as well as superior vena cava, both upper part as well as lower part, they carry deoxygenated blood from upper as well as lower part of body to right side of the heart. Then 3 main valves, right side between right atrium and right ventricle, that is tricuspid valve. Then between left auricle and left ventricle, that is known as bicuspid valve. And between this pulmonary artery and aorta, that is known as semilunar valve. And the main function of these valves, they prevent backward flow of blood.